Hello everybody, my name is Anna. I am an editor for Health Fitness 1047 channel YouTube. Here is the main news. Follow up now.
One. Nosferatu Review. Robert Eggers 2024. Robert Eggers' The Witch is celebrated as one of the best directorial debuts in modern cinema, launching Anya Taylor-Joy's career and sparking renewed interest in period genre films. Following this success, Eggers directed *The Lighthouse and *The Northman*, both of which also received acclaim. Now, after nearly a decade of development, he presents his version of *Nosferatu. Initially intended to be his second film, it was delayed for various reasons. Eggers has utilized this time to craft a gothic horror that draws inspiration from F. W. Murnau's 1922 Nosferatu and Bram Stoker's *Dracula*, creating a rich narrative that feels both familiar and distinctively his own. The story centers on the character Ellen. 2. The ceremony is about to begin. Review. Sean Nichols. Lynch, Sohome 2024. Sean Lynch's film, The Ceremony is About to Begin*, is set to have its international premiere at Soho Horror's virtual Sohome event after screening at Panic Fest in the US. Following his debut feature, Red Snow*, Lynch explores the found footage genre by incorporating themes of cults and ancient Egyptian mythology. The film starts as a documentary featuring interviews with former members of the Osiris Collective, who share their experiences and fond memories under the leadership of Father. However, the narrative shifts with the arrival of a newcomer named Anubis and the death of Father, leading to a significant change in the group's dynamics and prompting many members to leave. 3. Director's Cut. Review. Don Capria. Rock music and horror films have a long-standing connection, with rock musicians often contributing to horror soundtracks. However, there are surprisingly few horror films featuring rock bands. This makes Don Capria's film, Director's Cut, particularly intriguing. The film begins with the announcement of the death of the punk band, The Suicide Disease, and explores the events leading to their demise. Unlike typical found-footage films, Director's Cut adopts a more traditional narrative style, offering a broader perspective that allows the audience to uncover the true dangers facing the musicians. 4. Gladiator 2. Review. Ridley Scott, at 86, prioritizes creativity over commercialism in his latest film, Gladiator 2, which he approaches with a sense of nonchalance and bravado. Despite a challenging period since 2017's All the Money in the World, this pseudo-sequel reboot is considered his best work in years. The swords and sandals genre has struggled to resonate with modern audiences, with past attempts like The King and Exodus, Gods and Kings failing to make an impact. The genre peaked in the 1960s with films like Spartacus and saw a revival in the early 2000s with Gladiator and similar films that introduced a more serious tone. Paul Mescal stars as Lucius in this new installment from Paramount Pictures. 5. Heretic. Review. Scott Beck's and Brian Wood's Hugh Grant has been working to shed his early 2000s rom-com image, taking on diverse roles in films like Paddington 2 and Dungeons & Dragons. However, his latest film, Heretic*, marks a significant shift in his career. In *Heretic*, Grant portrays Mr. Reed, a seemingly friendly man who invites Mormon missionaries, Sister Paxton and Sister Barnes, into his home. While he initially appears hospitable and engaged in their discussions, it soon becomes clear that he has darker intentions for the two girls. 6. Magpie. Review. Sam Yates, Frightfest Halloween, Daisy Ridley, widely recognized for her role as Rey in the Star Wars trilogy, has been expanding her acting career in independent films. Her recent performances in Sometimes I Think About Dying and the upcoming Young Woman and the Sea have received critical acclaim. Her latest project, Magpie, is a psychological thriller and dark romance that premiered at Frightfest Halloween. The film follows Annette, played by Ridley, who experiences loneliness despite living with her husband. Ben, 7. The Paragon Review, Der. Michael Dignan, Celluloid Screams 2024, New Zealand has gained recognition for its unique independent comedy horror films, with Michael Dignan's The Paragon being the latest example. The story follows Dutch, a tennis player whose life is drastically altered by a hit-and-run accident that leaves him with a damaged leg and an end to his athletic career. Consumed by anger and a desire for revenge, Dutch seeks to identify the driver responsible for his misfortune. He turns to a peculiar woman named Lyra, who claims she can teach him to be psychic and help him track down the car and its driver. This marks the beginning of Dutch's unconventional journey. 8. Smile 2 Feet Review, Der. Parker Finn's Smile 2 is a sequel that emerged after the unexpected success of its predecessor. Smile, which was initially intended for streaming but became a box office hit in 2022. Following this success, a sequel was quickly approved, with Finn returning as director. The new film features Naomi Scott as Sky Riley, an international pop star who has been out of the spotlight for a year due to a tragic car accident that claimed her boyfriend's life. Finn continues to explore the curse's impact in this new narrative. 9. Night Bitch Review, Der. Marielle Heller, LFF 2024, Night Bitch, based on Rachel Yoder's book, is directed by Marielle Heller and stars Amy Adams as a nameless stay-at-home mother grappling with the monotony of life with a toddler. Once an artist, she experiences a decline in her mental health, leading her to believe she is transforming into a dog. The film combines surreal imagery with a poignant exploration of modern motherhood, highlighting the struggles and frustrations that resonate deeply with parents. Through montages of her repetitive daily routine, Night Bitch authentically captures the draining nature of parenthood, offering both humor and discomfort for its audience. 10. New trailer for Slingshot, with Casey Affleck and Lawrence Fishburne. A trailer for the upcoming sci-fi film Slingshot *, starring Casey Affleck and Lawrence Fishburne, has been released. The film, distributed by Signature Entertainment in the UK, will be available digitally on November 4th and on DVD on November 18th. The story follows John, who wakes from hibernation aboard the spacecraft Odyssey 1 during a 9-year mission to address Earth's energy crisis. As he struggles with reality and has flashbacks of a past relationship with Zoe, he learns from Captain Franks that she may have been a NASA test. John seeks to contact Earth to uncover the truth. The cast also includes David Morrissey, Tomer Capone, and Emily Beecham. 11. Honora Review, Der. Sean Baker. Director Sean Baker, known for his films like Tangerine and Red Rocket, focuses on the lives of marginalized individuals, particularly sex workers, portraying them in a more positive light than typical narratives. His latest film, Honora, featuring Mikey Madison in the lead role, is being hailed as his best work yet. Madison's performance as Honora, especially in the film's opening scenes depicting an exotic dancer's night, is captivating and aims to shift perceptions about such characters. 12. Freewalker Review, Der. Aislinn Clark's second film, Freewalker *, follows her debut feature *, The Devil's Doorway *, which was showcased at Frightfest 2018. Freewalker * begins in 1973 with a bride who mysteriously disappears during her wedding celebrations. The story then shifts to the present day, where a grieving woman named Claire Monelly, takes a job as a home carer in rural Ireland. There, she encounters Pig, Brittany Nichols, an elderly and superstitious woman who believes she is being pursued by malevolent forces. Initially skeptical, Shu begins to uncover the truth behind Pig's fears. The film continues to explore themes related to the haunting legacy of Magdalene Laundries, 13. The Surfer Review, Der. Lorcan Finnegan. Nicolas Cage has had a strong start to the year with notable performances in Longlegs and Arcadian. He is now starring in The Surfer, directed by Lorcan Finnegan, where he plays a character who travels to Australia to surf with his son. However, they encounter hostility from local surfers known as the Bay Boys, who discourage outsiders. Despite the challenges, Cage's character is determined to stand his ground, leading to a psychological unraveling. 14. Transformers 1 Review, Der. Josh Cooley. The announcement of another Transformers movie has drawn eye rolls from many, given the franchise's long history of presence in media and varying quality in live-action films. However, animation has consistently portrayed the characters more positively. The new film, Transformers 1, shifts focus away from the complex continuity of the Michael Bay series, instead telling the origin story of Orion Pax, Optimus Prime, and D-16, Megatron, as they aspire to rise beyond their roles as minor bots on Cybertron thousands of years ago. '15. Terrifier 3 Feet Review, Der. Damien Leone. The text discusses the evolution of horror movie villains from the 1970s to the 2000s, highlighting iconic characters like Leatherface, Michael Myers, and Freddy Krueger. It notes a decline in the emergence of new horror icons until the introduction of Art the Clown in the film Terrifier, who quickly gained popularity. As a result of this success, Terrifier 3 is set for a theatrical release, shifting the setting from Halloween to Christmas, promising even more intense horror as Art wreaks havoc during the festive season. 16. Joker. Folie der Review, Der. Todd Phillips. The 2019 film, Joker, directed by Todd Phillips, was met with mixed reactions, being labeled controversial, violent, and bleak. Yet it achieved remarkable success, grossing over $1 billion and winning 2 Oscars. This unexpected success led to a sequel, described as a pseudo-musical featuring Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, while the original film offered a fresh take on the character with social commentary. The sequel appears to struggle with its purpose, feeling bloated and unnecessary. 17. Frankie Frico Review, Der. Steven Kostanski. Steven Kostanski is a skilled special effects artist, writer, and director known for his successful films in the horror genre, including the 2016 hit The Void and the cult favorite Psycho Gorman from 2020. His latest film, Frankie Frico, continues his trend of blending various skills and pays homage to 80s cinema, drawing inspiration from cartoons and the Ghoulies. The story follows Connor, a man seeking to break free from his mundane life by calling a party line while his wife is away, only to encounter interdimensional goblin-like creatures called Fricos, leading to unexpected chaos. 18. VHS Beyond Review, Ders. Misk. This October, the horror anthology series 5HS returns with a new installment titled VHS Beyond, now available on the streaming platform Shudder. Unlike previous entries, this film shifts its focus from traditional horror to science fiction, exploring the intersection of the two genres. The anthology features a diverse group of directors, including Jay Cheel, Jordan Downey, Christian and Justin Long, Justin Martinez, Virat Pal, and Kate Siegel, continuing the series' tradition of showcasing innovative filmmaking talent. 19. Hellboy. The Crooked Man Review, Der. Brian Taylor, Hellboy, The Crooked Man marks the fourth installment in the Hellboy franchise. Following 2 decades and 3 previous adaptations of Mike Mignola's character. While the film is expected to be compared to its predecessors, it takes a different approach than Guillermo del Toro's fantasy films and the poorly received 2019 reboot. Set in rural Appalachia in 1959. The film features Hellboy investigating a witch-related mystery, with a focus on a more indie gothic horror style and a simpler, earnest atmosphere. 20. Daddy's Head Review, Der. Benjamin Barfoot's horror comedy, Double Date, is celebrated as one of the funniest British genre films since Shaun of the Dead. Despite its success at Frightfest in 2017 and a limited theatrical release, it remains underappreciated. Viewers who have discovered it are charmed by the unique world and characters created by Barfoot and writer-star Danny Morgan. Barfoot has now returned to the horror genre with a more serious film. Daddy's Head. Although its title might suggest a sequel to Double Date *, Daddy's Head is actually quite different. Set in a remote luxurious house. It follows Laura, Julia Brown, as she becomes the sole guardian of her stepson Isaac, Rupert Turnbull, after her husband's sudden death, exploring themes of struggle and loss.